Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from your host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland, here with your daily allotment of propaganda. Off here to 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the south stands enemy, fighting here for the Wehrmacht, the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division. 3rd Fallschirmjäger Company in north stands Meister Yoon, fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Here with the 1st Armored Division. 5th Rifle Company, straight to a fast jeep here, obviously indicating he has gone for the Armored Battle Group. And a Cannon Cart Fallschirm Pioneer start here for enemy, which of course is then followed up with the Infantry Company. Typical bit of an order here, so you can that way get these 2 units out faster, because you really are not going to have the manpower anyways for additional follow-up units right away. So, as always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued and generous contributions. Keep allowing me to make these videos as easy as I do, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking my videos, helps out immensely with getting out to more people as well. Fallschirm Pioneer moving forward here with their Carl TK bolt action rifles, slowly advancing on the northern field point. In fact, you can see here that enemy has sort of positioned some of his higher value stuff here towards the north side, towards Mount Bacon. In the south, the Pioneers sort of doing their own thing. Meanwhile, Master Yoon's got the Jeep sort of quickly gobbling up here the southern half. And with Veterans 1, it basically becomes a cat and crab with self-repair and a gun. It does lack the mines, but I think the gun more and self-repair more than compensates. MG42 for enemy. Rifle squad, they're pushing forwards with their M1 Garand bolt, or not bolt action, but semi-automatic rifles. There we go, shots fired here, scouts riding patrol to the hill here. Fallschirm Pioneer doing what they can, but without additional firepower here, they are very much in trouble. We also got here very early communication upgrade here for enemy. Obviously an excellent upgrade that allows the cannon crab to use a lot of terrain very, very fast. MG42 team is moving up here, hauling up here across the hill here to get to the Fallschirm Pioneer assistance. They're already down 1/3 of the health total. In the south, Pioneers about to have a nasty encounter with the Jeep here, and there you go, MG42 spraying the position there with that. In the south, the Pioneers are having a terrible time here versus the Jeep. Already lost Ludwig there, who definitely is not going to make it back home for Bloodthirst. You got an enemy here with the 2nd MG42 team. More Maschinengewehre, which contains the Americans. Rifle squad number 2, they're setting out here from Meister Yoon's base. In the south here, Jeep Pioneers continue to fight it out here. Pioneers, I think more than anything, just, I don't know what he's actually hoping to achieve with them there. Meanwhile, the assault on the hill continues here. Now pushing forwards, undercovering the MG42 here. And he makes a fresh assault here. And he's in the process of forcing here Meister Yoon to abandon Mount Bacon here to the German army. The 1st Fallschirmjäger Division, one of 2 Fallschirmjäger divisions that actually fought in Italy. Fun fact, supposed to plot against the MG42 team, and nice work here. Thumbs up to Meister Yoon for researching their utility package. And suddenly the Fallschirm Pioneers are isolated from the MG42. That's again, you know, some of the good elements in the smoke. It's like in this case here, he was able to use the smoke to isolate the MG42 from the rest of the forces, meaning even technically like, had a strong force by utilizing smoke. Suddenly said force is divided and bisected. So good use of smoke here for Meister Yoon, 2 thumbs up. Pioneers moving forwards, 2nd MG42 team is ready to bring south to deal with the Jeep on the southern field point here. Up north, Jeep, scouts in trouble with MG42, point blank range. The assaults are unsurprisingly horrendous for the scouts, who proceed to just absolutely get obliterated. Fast Luftwaffe Company here from enemy. Fallschirm Pioneer calls also needs reinforcements there. Machines setting up the fuel hill, and up north here, cannon crab just harassing and cutting off points right next to Meister Yoon's base. Really aggressive cannon crab play here, and it's definitely helping here. Enemy sort of get some map control of his opponent there. Go nice thing with Ralph Squad on MG42 here. Keep kind of says there, obviously. He actually positioned the machine gun. The trainee sort of helps here, and no, wasn't in time here though. Cannon crab there laying down mines. Thumbs up. Machine gun there router. In the south, there machine gun done seizing the southern fuel pump. We got more mines here from enemy. 2 thumbs up to that. We got the Luftwaffe Company ready here for enemy and the German army. We'll have to see what it goes for. Could be a 2-1. Could be Jägers. He's also not far away from Fallschirmjägers, so that's another option here. Meanwhile, more mines are being laid down by the cannon crowd, even as it pushes forwards. Beaches in the south, they're also seeing a rapid advance here from the German army. Fallschirm Pioneer and Ralph Squad there, back and forth here, up by the cut-off point there to Mount Bacon. And there you go, we do get the 2-1 Leichter Schützenpanzerwagen here being sent in to assist the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division. Mine goes off in the Ralph Squad, 2 men down. Also just slows down the advance. closing and be able to call in the Fallschirmjäger squad here in terms of CPs at least. There we go. Manpower-wise, it obviously will take a bit longer here for enemy to get it. Over to Meister Yoon here with Triple Rifle Squad, the captain, the Jeep, and of course the motor pool, and of course then using fast deploying veteran crews, he will try of course to rush out a really fast Veterans 1 Greyhound. They're being put Captain Crad actually just constantly roaming about here, just being an absolute nuisance here. Thumbs up the enemy, definitely making the most use here of this Captain Crad. Jeep is hot in pursuit here. South side here, Pioneers in the front from the captain. There's just a lot going all over the place. The machine gun there, try and catch Ralph squad, but it is clearly not working out there for enemy. This one they aren't working out for Meister Yoon's rifleman. There you go, got the Captain Crad. Enemy pushes luck too far here. Oh, he actually allows the machine gun team to get into the building, and I don't think he's got grenades researched though. So not he's going to rush out the ground, which of course he can do. Now we got the 2-1 out here. Greyhound is on the way. 2-1 pushing ahead here. Of course, having rushed the ground though, he doesn't have access to snares. So now we got the 2-1 going for the Jeep. My God, the Germans, they got a bigger Jeep. I don't think that's a Jeep, Bob. I don't think that's a Jeep. Pursuing here the Jeep there with the 2-1 here. He definitely outgunned in this engagement, though it's able to absorb enough damage here to survive the encounter. Greyhound out now, will need to of course withdraw the 2-1. In particular, since he doesn't have like any other anti-tank platforms right now, he does need it to survive, so he can upgrade it with a Panzerbuchse, 41. But there you go. Armored car then to fire from the M8 Greyhound. More damage here being inflicted. Could stand to lose the 2-1 here. That's going to be a great kill here for you. No, the shot misses. The armored car escapes with the Greyhound. Up north here, Fallschirm Pioneer. Pioneer going for the point here, but he actually needs them back at base to repair his 2-1. Meanwhile, machine gun there is going to have to withdraw here. Ralph's going to cover the other path here. That's going to be a loss of an MD-42 for enemy. He's trying to retreat it, but yeah, he's going to just hand over to the enemy here. Might be better off just losing it inside the building for enemy here, rather than giving it over to Meister Yoon. Like, that is sometimes the decision you can find yourself like, you know, do you retreat the machine gun and risk handing over to the enemy, or just risk losing inside the building, but at least that way my opponent can get it. But there you go, Greyhound hits a mine. That's a big one. Also, we got Fallschirmjägers being airdropped here previously, or earlier on the cutoff point. He needs all the way from Meister Yoon, but until it happens, though, his Greyhound is very much in a precarious position here. Really, we're seeing a lot of swift changes here. We got the 2-1-2.8 here being prepared by the Fallschirm Pioneer, the Panzerbuchse 41. Note, this was not an official, shall we say, produced version of the armored car by the German army. It was rather a field modification. And there were various of those for various light vehicles in the German army, but this was the one for the 2-1, where they tried to like upgun it a bit with a, well, somewhat heavy anti-tank rifle, light anti-tank, and depending on perspective. Fun fact: fuel being cut off in the south. 2-1-2 moving up. We got more, I imagine, Fallschirmjägers being airdropped here for enemy. Yes, indeed, looks to be Fallschirmjägers. Yep. Could have been Fallschirm Pioneer as well. So. Oh, MD-42 is going to catch the MD-42 here alongside a lot of riflemen. Got the scouts in trouble with the Fallschirm Pioneer. Pioneers using the fuel point on the hill, and we got mines down as well for that. Thumbs up to enemy. Meanwhile, Fallschirmjägers supported in the distance by the 2-1-2.8. Clearly can't really engage infantry by now, so he's just keeping it just in case the Greyhound is rushed in which case he can quick respond. Oh dear, Pioneer to get off the point mine here. Always a thing to keep in mind, they should typically want to like give a waypoint order, like just a bit away there, just in case that way once they finish the mine they'll automatically walk away from it, so you don't risk forgetting about it. Ralph's going heavy fire here, Graham pushing in here, fixed up. Fallschirmjägers here, finding alongside the boardwalk. Captain getting out of there. MD-42 up the Fallschirmjägers. 2-1-2. That's going to engage the Greyhound. There you go. Oh, the shot missed. We got a straight from the MD-42 there, forcing it back. Grand back the card point. Southern fuels are points being seized here now by Meister Yoon. Up north here, point being fortified and seized by the German Fallschirm Pioneer. Ralph's taking every fire from the Fallschirmjägers. And we got the MD-42 Ralph's by the Southern fuel point. He's attempting to. Interesting enough, he's not trying to hunt down the Greyhound with a 2-1. I'm guessing he might be concerned about a Chaffee hiding behind it or an anti-tank gun. Got recovered vehicles and we got war machines, so this is definitely something that's become more common to use as players. Like, you know, after the EZ got somewhat delayed, they'll just instead go for war machine and then just use it to churn out a lot of light vehicles like cheaper Greyhounds and cheaper Chaffies. Grand moving forward here, pushing for that fuel on the hill here. Again, south side here, Germans are able to force the Americans off the southern points, but not before the southern field point has been reclaimed by democracy. Chaffee out there, Fudge mixing getting the retreating Ralph squad here, veterans one already. Back here to enemy, and the first Fudge maker to be shown. And there you go, Chaffee rushing straight to the 221-28. Of course, veterans one already. 221 here in deep trouble. He could try and use the white phosphorus round here. Ah! No dice, and the 221-28 is down. Basically didn't do anything here against Meister. Yoon was too passive with it, and then when push came to shove, he wasn't, you know, active enough to get it out of there, so it got destroyed by the Chaffee. Huge blow here. Could go, of course, for Jaegers with Panzerschrecks. He's going for the support elements upgrade, alright. Armada or 2 could be an option, I suppose. North here, Falchion Pioneer in deep trouble here. This definitely looks to be a strong development now here for Meister Yoon, with the Greyhound and Chaffee out there, and the immediate threat to them utterly gone. So, enemy here is definitely in a bit of an uncomfortable spot here versus opponent. We'll need to do some work here. Oh, the Pioneer's about to get wiped out as well. That's only going to add here to the problems for enemy. Oh. Can he get away? Yes, somehow the remaining Pioneer gets away. Machine gun running into the landing craft here. Hoping perhaps to escape to a better place, I don't know. But also risking trapping itself there. Falchion pushing in there. Cut off point being grabbed back. Most of the map now actually falling into the hands of the Americans. Again, the Greyhound without a counter to it is really just giving enemy here such a hard time. Of course, he can go for the Marder Fee now. He theoretically could also go for the Vilbin, but while he can sort of fend off a Greyhound, it's absolutely powerless against the Chaffee, so we'd need at least a couple of Marders here. Meanwhile, Ralph's got flank about. You've got a mortar on the way there now, which is an interesting choice. Part of me would figure more like a flak third to help deal with the Greyhound, and there's other support weapons and infantry. Artillery call in here. Enemy, oh, he's gone for the LG-40 here. The Leichters Geschütz 40. Perhaps they have planned Marders, but figure, you know what, he might be a little bit pushed for the Panzer Company instead, and just rely on the LG-40s here. In fact, this is one reason why Luftwaffe is becoming more popular again, is in part because you can use the LG-40 air drop there to provide yourself with a solid counter to the Greyhound. We'll also see in pursuing manpower for other important things. Mortar there joining in the fun here against the Americans. Ralph squad there, now cutting off fuel right next here to enemy space. This match is just seeing big swings here and big turns as the map goes from being controlled almost entirely by one player to now being almost controlled entirely by the other player. Just the first 15 minutes of the match. Hectic stuff. We've also got the BA up now here for Meister Yoon. Falchion teaming forwards. So we'll have to see Dust go for the Panzer Company here. He's definitely a bit short on the field for it though. Pushing forward here, Falchion and Falchion Pioneer there. Advancing here. Regain the fuel point right next to the base here. Meanwhile, back at base here, or close to the base at least, we got the armoured vehicles being repaired here for Meister Yoon. Browning getting the Falchion here for the wreckage of the 221. Mortar still added here, removing the Americans here from northern points steadily. But we can see the Meister Yoon already moving in the Greyhound and the Chaffee. Again, the LD-40 though is somewhat ready. There we go, good shot on the Chaffee. Pioneers though close to being taken out. And now his cut-off point is undefended against the infantry. Infantry serves, thumbs up to that. And we get the Panzer Company here, very good. He's also got a fair bit of manpower floating, so might be worth getting a bit more. Again, Flak 30 could be an excellent option here. Right now.
Territory is exposed. We must re-establish a connection.
Bomb squad moving in here. Machine gun repositioning. So Meister Yoon here keeping up exceptional pressure on enemy. Exceptional pressure. And of course, enemy right now is desperately trying to turn around here. Being suppressed by MD-42 there. On his own cutoff point. Devious. And certainly quite disconcerting. Of course, as soon as he spots the MD-42 does immediately bombard it with his mortar. Panzer Company, they're almost done. We got a Jaeger on the way here for enemy. Probably for Panzerschreck. Definitely not expect a Jaeger squad at this point, but Again, I can't see the logic in a penetrate. There's a bit short munitions, so arguably it might have been more sense to go for the Flak 30 to at least put pressure on the Greyhound. Yeah, a lot of pressure here on enemy now. There, good shot there from the LG-40.
We have 300 points remaining.
Less than 300 points left here. Fallschirmjägers moving forward. So we got the Jaegers ready to support enemy and the first Fallschirmjäger to be shown. But the map really remains all American at the moment. And let's pop out here to Meister Yoon. I'm sure he's currently enjoying his lead here with the Germans. Big push with engineers Ralph Squad here. Fallschirmjägers moving in here before turning around here, catching the engineers at point blank range. But the problem is there's a Ralph Squad on the flank and the MD-42 crew is taking immense amounts of damage. Not a good position being here for enemy, and the MD-42 is a harvest getting wiped out. Jaegers engaging there. LG-40 is moving in from more towards the northern route here. Machine gun wiped out here. Ralph Squad engineers on the watch. Got the Leitzes Geschütz moving up to engage the Greyhound up north here. Fighting there is not going for the Fallschirmjägers. Ralph Squad engineers moving up here. Fallschirmjäger squad have actually 2 thumbs up there to enemy. 249 points left. Panzer Company remains silent for now here for enemy. Probably due to a shortage of fuel. He could, of course, try and go for some stars from him. We'll have a see. Chaffee that's going to be in on the flank of the LD-40. Now we've got the Fallschirmjäger, Jaegers moving forward. See, definitely wants to recruit that MD-42. LD-40 being flanked by the Chaffee. Grant's going to move in to exploit this bit here with the LD-40s trying to catch the Chaffee. Meanwhile on the south side here, Jaegers pushing forwards. There you go. Ralph Squad being caught. It could actually get a wipe if they get Fallschirmjägers and the Fallschirmpioneer there, ripping into the retreating riflemen. Meanwhile though, the pressure on the car point only intensifies. See as the Greyhound arrives. Ralph Squad wiped out. Didn't drop the BARs though. Pioneers about to get wiped out. The Fallschirm Pioneers almost got taken up by a mine in return. Fighting remains quite hectic. Cut-off point there, or fuel pump racks of those being seized. And we got the American MD-42 forcing back a Fallschirmjäger squad here. Machine gun there, but still not recruited. LG-40 in the move again. Greyhound, Chaffee, Ralph Squad all converging on that cut-off point, and the Jaegers are very much into a panic retreat here in the face of all this light armor. LG-40 setting up. Here, machine gun there's going to, I think, be seized now by the Americans. That means Meister will have not 1 but 2 MD-42s to turn against enemy, which is quite frankly going to be terrible here for the German player. You know, push up here, Fallschirmjägers, Fallschirmpioneer, catching Ralph Squad here. Unloading a torrent of lead into the Americans, forcing them away here. Fuel and victory point was being seized by democracy. We got the Jaegers reinforcing there, healing up. Got 370 versus 216. The situation for the Germans remains quite unideal. We got a fresh Pioneer squad out there. We got another LG-40 here ready. And we got more riflemen here for Meister to replace the ones that did get cut down by the Germans.
Crates of grenades are on their way to us.
And grenades finally happening.
Report coming through that the enemy is down to 200 points.
Fallschirmjägers withdrawing through here. Machine turning around here. Second LG-40 there, so...
Rifleman squad deployed.
I mean, at this point, enemy's clearly holding out for a Panther 4. They could, of course, gone for, like, Martyrs, but he's pushing for the Panzerkampfwagen 4. And we can get the man-pound fuel for it. Fallschirmjägers, they're retreating, I think, in a very timely manner. Map control situation is really rough here for enemy at the moment. Meister units just got absolute control here. LD-40 sitting up here, gaining the Greyhound, good shot there. But the MD-42 prevents further passage here until the mortars and everything else clears out the Americans, in particular that MD-42. Up north here, Fallschirmpioneer moving forward, so of course got Meister already counter-attacking there with his second MD-42. Which again, I stress is really bad for the Germans that the Americans have all the MD-42s. Still not much out here, the Panzer Company. Jaegers in deep trouble here. And up north here, the Fallschirmpioneers are routed. As Meister fearlessly and determinedly defends Mount Bacon from any German incursions. Up here, Fallschirmjägers there, not even probably in heavy cover there, being assailed. And there you go, quick pile upgrade here. And enemy just retreats there in the south side. The Germans keep up their attacks here. They really badly want the fuel point, the victory point back here. And we got a Starstorm squad here for Enemy 2 thumbs up. That also indicates he's probably still some time away from a Panther 4, and he really badly needs to deal with some of these light vehicles. Meanwhile, at this rate, he's not too far away from an EC-8. Mr. Yoon, or Meister Yoon. Almost got the ground here. Got it. Finally, but the Fallschirmjägers almost got wiped in return. Still, getting rid of the Greyhound is a big win here for enemy. Massive units. It's just really such a massive threat to all of his infantry, in particular the elite infantry. Getting rid of that does mean he can now make much better pushes here without having to worry about you getting halted down by a Greyhound. Tillerson again does have like some fairly elite infantry, which also being laid out by it. So now he's got the Starstorm, he's got the 2 Fallschirmjäger squads. That does now mean problems for Meister Yoon, in with all of his barred up riflemen. Unless, of course, enemy misplaces Starstorm and the Fallschirmjägers. Fallschirmjäger holding up, backed up with the Jägers. Starstorm, Fallschirmjägers being pushed up the center here. Even as Meister Yoon here looks to delay the German advance up north here. But the mortar fire there is making much tougher here. And of course, there's the threat of flank here from the Starstorm. And there we go, blazing with MD-42 here. And their G-43s. And there we go, that Meister Yoon realizes the situation here by the northern hill here has completely fallen beyond his control here, as the Starstorm are very much piece on the weight scale here that collapses everything. We do get a Scott here out for Meister Yoon. Try and restore some order here, even as the Germans make progress. And there you go. With 2 fuel points back into control, enemy is able now to go for a Panther 4 and push for the Panzerwaffe. Grenades and the Fallschirmjägers need to withdraw. Got a lot of grenades there. And of course, we also have the Scott. Panther 4 getting ready slowly. Definitely wanted some upgrades, some armored side skirts eventually for them. The added health there is a really big bonus for armored. That can really benefit from it. Scott moving forward here, backing up the Silver Rifleman here. Mortar nearby. Up north, we've got Starstorm, Mr. Chaffee. Well, an engagement that's kind of wasted time for both the units involved. And it goes Scott moving in, pretty much forcing the decision. Panther 4 moving forwards here. Sent in to support the 1st Fallschirmjäger Division, which did not have any Panthers, though they were typically, as to walk on, actually have their own Stuks attached to them. Fun fact. Up north here, Fallschirmjäger trouble the Chaffee and the Scott here need to withdraw. The Fallschirmjäger here before they get wiped out. Not entirely sure if he's paying attention here, but he really should be, because that's going to be an expensive loss there. Really just aggressive harassment here. And the Fallschirmjäger didn't go up, but so did the Jägers, though, on the other hand. So, enemy is definitely starting to suffer some losses here. He is pushing back the Chaffee, at least, and the Scott. Moving ahead with the 2 Fallschirmjäger squads. South here, Panther 4 forces a full route here. Needs to, of course, get back all his resources again. And there you go, pursuing and harrying the scouts. There you go, the good use of white fossils here to block the pursuit here from the Fallschirmjägers. Thumbs up there to Meister Yoon. Blocks the advance. There goes. 2nd Fallschirmjäger also been caught in the white phosphorus, which honestly just retreating, get them healed up. The longer he delays on that one, obviously the worse for him and the better for his opponent. LD-40s also just need to get out there. Like, he needs a tank up here to support them. And I just need to retreat everything while he can. The longer he sticks around here, the more he's just going to needlessly bleed, basically. Panther 4 moving in. Got the fuel point, almost got the car point. We got 100 points left here, like, just really big reverse there compared to the early game here for enemy. Just, again, highlights just how powerful the ground can be, in particular when supported by something like a Chaffee. Chaffee there being fixed up. Starstorm caught with the Infantry 2, and he didn't even heal them up there. Despite having... Oh, he hasn't researched the healing, but he definitely should have done that. He's doing that at least now, but needs to retreat the Starstorm, because they are expensive to reinforce, even with infantry reserves. They're not exactly cheap. Now, of course, infantry reserves does help make it more affordable. Another option, of course, also just using grenadiers to merge with them from time to time. Going for an MD-42 team. Replace the ones he lost. Obviously needs more Panther 4s, but I also really would strongly recommend the side skirts upgrade there for the Panther 4. Does quite a nice bonus. There we go, straight from run in. Mine goes off. Scott Chaffee on the move. And here we go, Meister with another push in the corner point, but this time, though, enemy. And the first Fallschirmjäger Division stands ready. Almost got a Fallschirmjäger short there, Team 3. Very nice. Scott's there with the smoke. North here, Fallschirmjäger's in trouble there. We've got White Phosphorus again being deployed here. Fallschirmjäger's need to withdraw. But no, enemy is determined to seize that point no matter the cost. In the southeast, Scouts pushed away. We've got 74 versus 356. Like, enemy's definitely got his back against the wall here. With how the situation currently is looking, but it is appearing like he's stabilized now with the ground gun, the Panther IV and the Starstorm out in the field. He does have like a good assembly of armor, but also crucially elite infantry. I mean, with 2 Fallschirmjäger squads and a Starstorm squad, that's a lot of elite troops. It can really give your opponent a lot of tough times. Guessing he's going to go for another Panther IV, but you know, once he gets those, should go for these side skirts, and he would also benefit magnificently from the Panzer officer quarters. He's really digging in here by the Mount Bacon here. You got the Fallschirmjägers, we got the Starstorm, we got the Panther IV, we got the 2 LT-40s here, so holy smokes, he's not just going for 1 Starstorm squad, he's going for double Starstorm alongside the 2 Fallschirmjäger squads. That is a lot of elite infantry. Finally starting into the building there, which is ripe for collapsing. Even fighting up here, we got Fallschirmjäger pushing for the victory point here, even as the Americans look to seize it. But with the Scott there, it's definitely tough going here without the Panther IV or the LD-40s, and the Panther IV's busy elsewhere. But strafing on call in here, Fallschirmjägers need to retreat. Almost got the Chaffee there, such a close call here. Meanwhile, anti-tank's been brought up here by Meister Yoon. South side, though, fresh wave of attackers towards the southern points here, even as most of enemy's forces remain by the north here. Starstorm squad number 1 moving in, and the other one is at the base entrance. Not far away from another Panther IV, though. And there we go. Sherman here has arrived. Brad Pitt is here. Give the boys a good cheering up. And shoot some Germans. Smoke deployed again. Thumbs up to you. Very good consistent use of smoke there, by the way. Really nice to see that. Sandbags up there. Rival squad's advancing. Machine gun there ready. Can we catch rival squad at the southern point? And we got the ace Fallschirmjägers laying loose on the rival squad grenades off here. Closing in fearlessly. Mortar ring down here. And we got the other Fallschirmjäger moving to support here. Starstorm against the both squads being sent. Oh, they're actually here as well. That's actually a lot of firepower. They could theoretically threaten to wipe some of the units here under Meister Yoon's command. Actually, it's Oto's perspective. Got a bit caught up in things there. My apologies. 74 was 324. There we go. Easy on the scene here. And all the anti-tank guns and all the tanks are basically on the other end here of the map. So that's great for Meister Yoon and a good read of the situation here. Report easy. We can actually do the most with it. Thumbs up there. Punching pinning forwards. Now we got the LD-40s and the Panther IV being sent southwards. So certainly with an easy out there. You know, you really should consider some armored side skirts once you got the second Panther IV out. Meanwhile, Scottish running light support for a fresh push up to Mount Bacon. Meanwhile, in the centre here, more American forces building up here. And he's moving in the Chaffee, and the C8 here could isolate the Panther IV and destroy it. Now, suddenly, the enemy needs to move his forces northwards to respond to this advance here, but Meister Yoon, this shift in attack. Grenades going off here. Starstorm losing a man here. Learn health, need to withdraw here. LD-40s moving in. It's a bit of a hectic mess. EC pushing forwards. White Phosphorus going off. Rival squad wiped out though for enemy. Oh, Meister Yoon. Starstorm retreating through the White Phosphorus. Quickly wiped out their Panther IV. Isolated from the LD-40s due to the White Phosphorus here. Good use again of smoke and White Phosphorus by Meister Yoon. 2 thumbs up here. Again, using it to disrupt his opponent's formations, making it much harder for him to coordinate the various units and offer up effective consistency. Really solid play here by Meister Yoon. And now I've got the Panther IV and the LD-40s are now much more isolated. So really well played here by Meister Yoon. Does lose machine gun team there. So it's obviously not going all Meister Yoon's way here, but I would say he's doing a fairly good job here. Fortunately for him, enemy's not trying to get out that MD-42.
capture
Also,
point
enemy needs to
under
retreat.
attack.
That Starstorm squad, once it's got the point to get them healed up, they are incredibly low on health. Another Panther 4 then wait only after the first one got lost. Pioneers in trouble up here. And we got Rival squads dashing into the east. Fighting Mega squad here. The results are unsurprisingly pretty horrific for the Riflemen. As the FD-42s are the Fighting Mega squad, they're making incredibly short work of the Riflemen. We got machines inching forwards here. Second fight squad. There we go. Another wipe here on Meister Yoon. He is definitely suffering some heavy wipes here, though, in return.
A munitions point is
Panther 4 must stand here, though. Machine recruit. As long as enemy can't get that machine gun back, though, Meister Yoon still has, I think, has a decent chance of at least somewhat stabilized with the infantry. Of course, still also has a Scott and EC8.
territory sector claimed by
Of course, that could change the Fallschirmjäger's Panther fast and something else follows up. We do have the LD-40s on the move there.
Tools down. Repair
MG waiting on you.
The point.
New boys are here.
Guessing we might see another EC2 out here for Meister Yoon.
After word.
Mine spotted on the victory point. Thumbs up its enemy for sweeping it out. And of course, good work with Meister Yoon mining in the first place.
A victory point
More
is
mines
under
going off here. LD-40 starts them on the move here. Panther 4 reserve.
enemy down to only 50 points.
White Phosphorus again. Positive deal with the LD-40s, but again, it may also just be to simply just isolate these units. Plus, of course, and this is like, it not just, again, just isolate these two units. Again, we can sort of look at this, I think it gives the better perspective. Like, these sides here cannot easily support each other, but it also creates another issue, because if it sticks around for too long, these units will have to retreat low health through the White Phosphorus. So, there's really a lot of purpose. They're just that one sort of lump of White Phosphorus there from Meister Yoon. Back to enemy here.
50 points.
Just got the loader ready. We got 48 though. Enemy needs to, you know, start picking up the pace in some regards. Fightman's caught with the MD-42 up north here. Second EC8 ready here to support Meister Yoon and freedom and democracy. Starstorm moving in. Another mine spotted there from Meister Yoon. A little person there for the Germans. Grenades off the Fallschirmjägers. They just withdraw. More still added. Of course, veterans once he can actually deploy the flares if he wants to. Meanwhile, EC8 of course going for the absolutely unsupported mortar here. Wide open. And Meister Yoon sends the opportunity and he takes it with both hands. Push here is quickly thwarted here, almost costing an MD-42 crew. EC8's on the move there with the support from the chaff and the Scott here. Anti-tank away that Panther 4 though. Hit I think a heavy anti-tank mine. Yes, 2 thumbs Meister Yoon actually laid down those mines. Great work there, but of course horrifying here for enemy. Chaff rushing in here. We got a Lloyd here to try and protect the Panther 4. We've got the anti-tank and he needs to get the Fallschirmjäger to sail that and clear it out here. Almost got the Chaffee there. E6 pushing in despite the Lloyd and the double LD-40s. Chaffee down, Chaffee down. Anti-tank though gets the Panther 4, but the EC8 could still be taken out by the Luftwaffe. The Fallschirmjäger's got the anti-tank gun. And there we go. Almost got the EC8 there. Brutal engagement here. Fallschirmjägers make run for the anti-tank, but Starstorm here ambushing in the engineers. As they go to assist here. Fallschirmjägers moving in there. Mortifying the engineers as well here. Fresh Panther 4 there, but enemy is really just losing tanks at a not great pace for them. And so there's an increasing argument. They really just go for the side skirts. Again, just a bit of extra health can really go a long way to keeping your armor longer line of fine as the Wehrmacht. Got the anti-tank gun. Fallschirmjägers have been caught here by double influence from the Scots. Need to retreat here. Anti-tank gun flanking the EC8 here. Pushing in here. It's a daring push here by Meister Yoon. Sensing momentum. He just keeps slashing away there at the Germans. Also, Starstorm squad did get wiped out at some point for enemy. Almost got the EC8 here.
The capture point is being lost.
Really hectic stuff here. It's slightly tricky to keep track of all that's happening here.
Has been destroyed.
Anti-tank cleared out the LD-48. So there we go. Another mine goes off. Another heavy anti-tank mine.
Taking up firing position.
Really just highlights the power of this, because again, it suddenly means the Panther 4 is effectively mobile or near mobile here. This is huge for Meister Yoon. That is twice the Panther 4's got stuck in such a bad position here. Anti-tank crew here. LD-40 in deep trouble. Fallschirmjäger can assist. There we go. Another Panther 4 down. Do get a strafing run, but it's simply too late here. We got the Starstorm on a lonely mission here from the northern victory point, but he is really in a tough spot here versus Meister Yoon. Yoon's mines are just paying off massive dividends. And of course, the thing you mind about them is, once you research them, it's not just engineers that can lay them down, it's rifle squads and bazooka teams. And while he doesn't have any bazooka teams, he does have plenty of engineers and rifle squads combined. So that means like any area can suddenly become like heavily mined rapidly here by Meister Yoon. And this makes it much tougher here for enemy to make use of his Panther 4s. Over to Meister Yoon here.
They only have 50 points left.
We got 33 versus 242 here. Enemy situation is, quite frankly, suspensely dire. Scouts with functioning MG42 here. Another Panther 4 there for enemy. At this point, honestly, a part of me thinks you'd actually just go for one Panther 4 and they should just brought in some Martyrs to back it up to have more firepower as these hits and whatnot. Something. Like just something a bit cheaper armor-wise to back up the Panther 4 here. Like even a Building could also maybe be in consideration. But anyways, Archimegas, ace level there, pushing forwards. Iron Cross first class and all that jazz. White Phosphor again being employed here by Meister Yoon Scott. Got Brett Pitt, they're moving forward to the front again here. Veteran G2. And there you go, Archimegas clash from last one views up north here. We got the flamethrowers and we got strafing runs from the turn here. There you go, Routes got pinned down by the ace Archimegas, 42 kills. They're doing immense work here for enemy. Massive work. Fresh Panthers 4, they're ready. Archimegas on the move here, Starstorm also on the move now. Grenade and the Engineers forcing them back. Archimegas though, whoa, they actually got through that without suffering a single loss, so they can technically heal that up thanks to the Veterans 1 bonus. That is really lucky there for enemy. Easy hit, they're setting up for deep flank against enemy southern flank. Thumbs up. Panther forming up, he's supported by the Fudgemakers and the Fudge Pioneers. Pretty much got the mines from happening at all times, understandably. 242 versus 23 here. Enemy is just desperately scrambling here. And he's holding on. Can go for another EC8 here. Obliterating one star troop there with the EC8. Another EC8 out here. Of course, also means an engineer squad. That means another way to lay down heavy anti-tank mines. Of course, another way to give enemy a really bad time. He really needs to get some armored outskirts up. Then again, a part of me really would just suggest some Martyrs and maybe a bit of an at this point just to provide some backup at a slightly lower price point. EC8 good to go. Anti-tanks on the move as well here. These Falchimegas there about to receive a rather uncomfortable visitor. Other Falchimegas squabbling forwards here. Enemy of those, like, you know, only got a single ace Falchimeg defending the northern point, whereas most of his forces are defending the other point. Definitely a bit lopsided. I think I'll just highlight right now just the challenge it is for enemies to, like, just hold 2 victory points. Like, he needs to, but it's not like he can easily do so at the moment, so that's like I think something else that provides a nice unit at the moment with a bit of an advantage. And in that sense, he does need to get a bit more offensive. Like, he needs to reduce Meister Yoon's forces somehow, and that way, you know, gain some more long-term map control. They've got another Panther 4 on the way, though, but again, he really badly needs his armored side skirts. Rascal diving in here. Falchion Pioneer on the move. Up north there. First Armored Division sweeping away all German presence here. Got 28 versus 23 here. Second Panther 4 ready. First time attack to have more than one tank at a time on the field here. Falchimegas here, hard at work, healing themselves up, preparing for the next assault. No machine guns on the Panther 4s, probably saving up all his munitions for loiters. Strafing runs at this stage, but he really would benefit from some armored side skirts on those Panther 4s. They've done so early as well, and of course, an officer quarters. We got mines again, lots of mines here from the engineers here. 2 thumbs up to Meister Yoon. In this case, they're just regular mines, not anti-tank mines. Of course, he may still have scattered some all over the place for all we know. 16 points left here versus 28. 15. Scouts on the move here. Panther 4 starts on the move here as well. Looks like enemy is going for another push here. Scouts that they're getting absolutely destroyed here. Meister slightly miscalculated there. They are going to go down. 208 versus 9 points. He's moving. He's moving. Machine gun SF going to be a big issue as well there for enemy here. He's got 7 points left. He's moving forwards. The Panther force down here. Gun and tank on the flank. You see it as well. They almost got the machine gun. We've got 5 points left here though. Strafing runs in. Pushing forward for the King's Guard here. 3 points left, but it's not going to be enough here. He won't be able to run the point neutral in time. 2, 1, and that's it. GG. Game over. That was a rather suspenseful match at times. See, like, enemy had a really strong start, but struggled there versus the fast Greyhound there. Partly again, his 2-1 ended up being too passive against, and then the Chaffee arrived and just absolutely curb stomped his 2-1. He didn't really bring up a good counter, I think, fast enough. In the LD-40s having a bit too late there. And I think there was like the other moment that when he did start going with the Panzer Company, I think the failure to get side skirt soon enough. And even consider like the officer quarter, I think, further hurt here him. Plus, of course, a lack of mines, I think, didn't do enemy any other favors. The Meister, of course, capitalized on advantages and I think played a very strong game. Plus, those heavy anti-tank mines were just a really strong element there. They just further disrupted. Of course, another element worth pointing out here is the way that Meister at times shoots smoke and white phosphorus, so that way divide enemy's forces, making them much easier to handle, even though it's technically in a strong position. By dividing them using the smoke and the white phosphorus, suddenly the position was not quite as ideal. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family, but not your enemies. This is Imperial Legion. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.